Yellow, what's up, dude? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Ungriel, first here. Hey, you beat Liam this time. Y'all are in a competition. Oh, nope, never mind. He's here too. Who knows? You were first to chat, though. You were first to chat. What's up, Liam? Welcome in, dude. Yeah, so Khazan tonight, I was going to try and run Nightreign to try and get the enhanced DDK done before he went away, but he's already gone away. Your streak? Yeah, you lost your streak, dude. You gotta reclaim it now. Yeah, so Enhanced DDK is already gone. Sentient Pest has launched. I checked the game earlier. Apparently, if you had, like, I guess if... It's weird. Everdark Sentient Pest is the hardest. I haven't even tried the base Sentient Pest. So we got our work cut out for us on Saturday. Which, by the way, Saturday we're gonna run. It's probably gonna be pretty early though, because I have a 4th of July party thing that I have to put on at my house that night or that evening. So we're probably gonna have to do like 1 or 2 p.m. and run Nightreign on Saturday. So if you want to play, we'll be doing it on PS5. You can send me a invite for friend request, or I'll send you an invite, and I'll just add you on PS5, like on the actual invite, because the passwords just never work for me for some reason. So that's how we do it. Ahmed, what's up, dude? Welcome. Glad you're here today. Good morning to you. You just killed Everdark Pest. Nice, bro. Good work. Was it solo or trios? I was on the toilet, man. Some priorities can't be stopped. That's true. You got to carry your PC with you in there, dude. You got whatever you're watching on, you take it in there with you. What are you doing? I grinded for the game 5 hours straight. Dang, dude. That's crazy. By the way, 4th of July is my son's birthday. Happy birthday to your son. How old will he be? Dibs. I call dibs. All right. Yeah. You and Ungriel, if you guys show up at when we start, I'll make y'all guys the first two. Happy birthday to your son. Yeah. Everdark Pests are just tanks. It's gonna be crazy, dude. I'm excited to play this one because this one I haven't seen yet. I actually haven't even seen a picture or a clip of this. This is like one of the only bosses, Night Lords, that I haven't seen anything on. So it's gonna actually be a surprise to me. 4 years old. Wow. I have a 3-year. My son's 3 years old, so he'll be 4. Let's see. When did he? He just. Holy crap! Next month. Man, I wasn't expecting him to be that old. Yeah, next month he'll be 4. God, that's crazy, dude. Time flies. You know I'll always be. You're always first there. Hey, I believe in you. You've been you actually every time we've run Nightreign, I will say you're the first one in the chat, first one on the runs. So you are correct about that. A spoil, but a legit tank. Okay, all right. I do know that from pre-launch stuff, what I've seen is like stuff going is like some kind of level losing something being launched at people, but I don't know if that's the Night Lord or the thing that appears out in the world. But don't tell me though. We'll find out together on Saturday. We're getting older in age, not in spirit. That's right. That's right. I tell my wife I'm in my prime. She doesn't believe me. But that's because she's not me, so she doesn't know. You're cooked without a solid tank? Oh, shoot, dude. I think that's my job, right? I run Raider. Is Raider... Well, Raider's technically damage dealer, right? He's DPS, isn't he? But, I don't know. It's different people have different opinions about him. Guess what? What? Oh, a solid team. Okay. Like a whole team. Dang. That's a that's a big ask. But between me, you, and Ungriel, I'm sure we can get it done. And we got other people who'll jump in, I bet, and play. CBR might jump in again. He's really good. You need 3 Iron Eye to stand a chance. 3 Iron Eye? What? Why just Iron Eye? That sounds crazy. I got Onion Bro skin and killed the final boss. I used Wilder to kill Sentient Pest. Bro, you killed the final boss. Congrats, bro. You beat the game then. That's legit. So what do you rate now that you've finished Nightreign? What is your rating? What would you give it on a scale of 1 to 10? What would you give Nightreign? Let's just say boys be flying. Okay, gotcha. Count me in. Count you in. Are you gonna play with us on Saturday, Ahmed? If you want in, we'll get you in for sure, buddy. I think we're already friends on PlayStation, so it'll be easy to invite you. 10 out of 10. Nightreign still has me playing it because I gotta finish some of the other things. Yeah, that's the. After I beat all of the. All right, Ahmed's in. We'll get Ahmed in some runs too on Saturday. After I beat all the Night Lords, I'm gonna go back and do like all the remembrances and stuff to like learn all the story stuff and lore and whatnot. So it's really cool how they didn't just make it a multiplayer experience. They also made it a little not as story heavy as some of their other games, but there is some story elements to it that can keep you entertained even after you beat the game and you go back and do other things. Plus they're continuing to provide more content, so we'll see. You think you should get 1 Raider and 1 Wilder? And the other one doesn't really matter? Well, it sounds like Liam's going to run an Iron Eye, so I'm stuck with the butterfly thing. Oh, yeah. I think I've seen clips of that one. Iron Eye, Wilder, and Raider, I think, should be good against Everdark Sentient Pest. Well, first we got to beat Base Pest, because we have to unlock the Everdark Sovereign version. So our first our first task on Saturday will be take down the Base Pest, and then run the Everdark. Just like we did with the Dark Drift Knight, although we didn't beat the Everdark version. To do specific wild, legit broken relic for him. Oh really? I do like Wilder. Oh, he already beat both. All right, let's jump in here and start running because we need to try to cover some ground. With any luck, by the time we get to Saturday, we'll have Khazan beat. But that might be a big ask. I don't know how many streams it's going to take to beat the final boss once we do get there, Let me get my audio so I can hear what the F's going on. Hey, where's it at? Hey, yo! Where are my headphones at? There it is. Boom. I have sound. Have you collected all prophecies? No, but I've collected every one of them that's not in the final area. So far, well, all the prophecies, yes. We have 1 through 4 of the prophecies. Let me see. Prophecy 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we have Hismar's 1, 2. We have Day of the Black Moon Rose 3, 2, 4, and 1. So all of those, and Reese 1. So, but when we were collecting stuff last stream, we figured out that everything we need is in the final area. So we're working our way through the final area now to get everything else. Which way do I go here? Just some villagers. Let's not get violent. They're just villagers. But one of them could reach out and try to grab me at any point, so I'm watching them. Oh, is that a whore? That's a whore. Come on out here, buddy. Oh, you're a B-die too, huh? Well, he has a fiery shield thing. Get up out of here. Fire enhancer. I hit this whore in the head. Okay, he has a lot of health. We're a little worried. We're a little worried. Ooh. Get out! Oh! Oh, he freaking heals. Ah! Oh, he had mercy on me. Man, this dude is tough. Oh, the plague's gonna get us. The plague, bro, the plague. So tired of bro from all the night. I should have to wait for 2 hours for board meeting. I'm gonna fall asleep. That meeting is so long, bro. Why do you have to fall asleep? I mean, why do you have to? Why are they making you do a board meeting right after running the night shift all night? That's sucky. The Bandai Namco summer thing was sucked. Yeah, that's. I was gonna talk about that on the news break. The only thing I was remotely interested in was the Pac-Man game, the Shadow Labyrinth. Everything else was like stupid, dude. So did you try hardcore difficulty? No, I haven't yet. I'm just trying to beat the base game right now. The thing was all anime games. Yeah, it was. And I'm not really interested in those. Supervisor Sacrifice, I guess. Still kind of sucky though. What's up, Matt Dean? Come on in here where we can fight. Oh my god, dude. Dang it, you gotta hit those, dude. This guy's a boss in and of himself. He's... He freaking heals too. We're just gonna have to R1 him. See, that's what I don't like about the Phantom, is you get animation locked so often. And he has full health, dude. Even if you block it, freaking god dang. Ay. But a lot of things are in hardcore mode. Like a lot of new things in hardcore mode. No offense to anime games. Interesting or good for Souls players if Khazan anime style, but we don't care. I mean, I like the look of Khazan, but it doesn't play like an anime game at all. Plague and Chaos are horrible. Yeah, this guy's harder than a lot of the like side quest bosses. You have to like play perfectly. Or else he heals. What? And it still builds Plague up, even though you get a freaking parry, dude. Oh, it heals him so much too. Oh my god, look at how much it healed him. What the heck was that, dude? Where'd that come from? That was a whole nother moveset. You just had to lock in is all, you know? I didn't want to have to do that to him, but I had to just lock in on him. You should put some status removal in your HUD bar. I probably should have. I probably should have. To remove the plague. It's allowing those. I feel like he puts the plague on you so fast that it doesn't even matter until after the fight's over. Then you take it off, you know. Because even if you parry him, you still get plagued. So there's like not a way to avoid it. Call it a day, dang. Yeah, I don't have that build. Elite down, let's go, elite down. Saucy. Oh, don't go out there yet. Reduce the status effect buildup. I don't know if I have that. What's it called? Do you remember? Oh god, headshot. Call of Duty. God dang it. I missed that freaking parry. I don't know the name, but you can see if you have any. Go to the crevice and craft some. Oh, it's like I thought it was an item that put like a permanent buff on you. Look at the plague resistance elixirs. I have 20. Oh, okay. I have a bunch of them. So you're saying I should put some of these down here? I don't have any of these now, so I guess we'll just replace that with those. Tyrant King, what's up, dude? How are you tonight? Glad you made it on the stream with us. Oh, that worked out nicely, didn't it? I mean, kinda. Oh man, I thought this was gonna be a collectible location. If I'd known that, I wouldn't have even worried with it. Hismar's transport log. Doing okay. About to try getting some Scarlet Nexus plats. 2 trophies left. What's Scarlet Nexus? Is that a game? Oh shoot, there it is. A disgruntled memoir documenting the transport of something enormous. We finally made it to Vitalon from Roar Canyon. The trip took us 2 whole months. I can't believe they made us haul the Berserk Dragon of all things. I heard they're planning to put it up in the city square to showcase the Empire's glory. The locals' faces when they saw the dragon were exactly what I expected. Filled with dread and horror. Sure, it's just a corpse now, but it's hard to shake the feeling that it could wake up at any moment. So I'm guessing that's Hismar.
Hismar's body to Vitalon.
Yeah. They brought the freaking dragon here. Who could have guessed? I gotta fall off that side right there. Yes, it's a beautiful game in all ways I can think of. I must play Code Vein. Is Scarlet Nexus and Code Vein 2 different things, or are they the same? Not the same? Oh, okay. Well, I plan on probably trying to do a Code Vein run through sometime between now and when Code Vein 2 releases. I'm kind of trying to wait and see what the release date's gonna be, and then I can figure out a time to play the first one. This will explode. It's gonna explode. It has to explode. I've been wrong too many times. F! I'm really off my game. The past like 3 or 4 chests, I've been completely and utterly wrong. I'm not saying it's not him, but there's a probable chance that he could also be dead, and you may have also fought him with a chance he summoned, but who knows? Oh wait, I do. I don't know what any of that means, but I'm thinking it's I think I'm gonna find out. Different things need the online trophy for plat. Okay. Scarlet Nexus, huh? Is that a soulslike game? Don't let bro near a casino. Yeah, especially not over the past couple days, that's for sure. I've done everything in Code Vein since release. Like, literally everything you could possibly do in the game. That's commitment right there, ladies and gents. Sometimes you just gotta be smarter than the enemy, you know what I mean? Skill is overrated. Sometimes it's the smarts that win you the battles.
What was the Emperor thinking, bringing that dragon here?
No, we haven't made it to the next major boss yet. This area is big, I feel like. I feel like I've done quite a bit. Gotta check every nook and cranny. We need these collectibles. We need the collectibles. Well, F. Oh, shoot. Wizard boy. Done. Finito. Open. No collectibles in here. Freaking chaos. Chaos mist. Oh, sorry, buddy. Those dudes were annoying. Slower than okay, as I tried, it's only one leg. I feel like that's a little slower than me. Just a little slower, I would feel. Let's not go that way yet. Right, so this is... So is that a shortcut, maybe? Maybe just a tiny bit? Is he a bad guy? No, he's not a bad guy. Oh! I almost speared him in the freaking face, dude. This won't explode. It has. I have to be right now. They're not gonna put an exploding chest with the bard. Of course not.
It's quite the coincidence, meeting like this, in the midst of chaos, an unexpected twist. Or maybe it's to be expected. What else remains, other than our story of revenge to be explained? It shouldn't be a shock that our fates intertwine, like a key and a lock.
What kind of crap do you sell? I have over 1.5 million gold. I'll take every willpower orb you have. Those are always useful. Yeah, those will probably end up being useful. Not enough inventory space? Alright, never mind. Get out of here. Thanks, buddy. Hey, would y'all like to give me a shortcut or... Oh, just give me a blade nexus. I'll take that. So there's probably... I need to be real careful here and make sure I find... I feel like I don't want to miss any of these collectibles, you know? Or else we'll have to pull up that video again and try and find them. Oh, soulstone. Soulstone destroyed. We got the church organs. Who that? Some chick with a long stick. Oh, what's this? Can't be opened from here. All right. Of course they had to bring us these motherfuckers. Dunsky. Did you find all the jars? I don't think I found every jar. Found a lot of jars though. Now, what will you be playing in place of this and Lies of P? That's a good question. So, in terms of plans going forward, we gotta beat all the Night Lords in Nightreign. That's probably objective number 1. Shadow Labyrinth comes out July 18th. We'll probably try that out. Wu Chang Fallen Feathers is July 24th. We're going to do a whole playthrough of that for sure. And of course, we got the Dark Souls Massacre run. We got to continue that. And then, but aside from that, we're kind of open to suggestions and maybe starting another challenge run on a different game of some kind. But we gotta at least play Wu Chang Fallen Feathers. And we gotta continue the Massacre run and beat all the Night Lords. Those are the most important things. So good for underleveled players. I wonder how many jars I have. Can I get it yet? Got him both. OG Elden Ring time challenge. Circle back to Elden Ring. I wouldn't be against it. I know a lot of people are kind of getting burnt out on Elden Ring a little bit, but a challenge run might be entertaining enough. We'll probably put up a bunch of, you know, some different options. I've been kind of craving a DS3 run of some kind. Also, I haven't beaten the final boss of Bloodborne yet. Probably should do that, you know. I've also been craving you know, this is an underrated Souls game to me. I've been craving a Demon Souls playthrough, you know what I mean? I feel like Demon Souls doesn't get enough love. Both bonus, receive move 1 for a bonus set. Oh yeah. Next time we go to the crevice, we'll have to check and see if we have what we need for that yet. It's been a while since we collected a collectible, and I'm getting kind of worried that we've missed something. But we're gonna keep moving here. Oh, clearly there's a bad boy. This doesn't open from this side. You prefer the PS3 Demon Souls? To be honest, I've never played PS3 Demon Souls. Because I wasn't even playing Souls games in the PS3 era. So I never got the chance, unfortunately. The remake's all I know. Good Souls challenge run. Time challenge is my mini boss gives you 10 minutes and story boss gives you 15. Start with 30 minutes on the clock. Oh. I've never attempted one of those kind of runs. That sounds like it could be pretty entertaining and fun to try. It's darker and more atmospheric. Bare minimum 37 jars. I think I had 32 last time I was over there. I'm not sure how many I've found since then though. Oh, you're lucky that was there, dude. Take down. How delicious. How delicious. You whore. Only gripe with Demon Souls, which isn't that big, but world tendency systems are retarded. Yeah, I mean, I don't know that I'd call it retarded, but it's kind of those one of those things that, like, I could take it or leave it. Like, if it's in the game or not in the game, maybe leaning a little towards not in the game. Demon Souls character creation theme is beautiful. I don't even remember that theme, to be honest. Oh shoot, look at all y'all. There's a little puppy or something. Hot take, but I actually like the world tendency. What do you like about it? What do you think it adds to the game? Friggin' crazy. Makes really fun challenge runs. And a max again plus but pure black world tendency. I'm glad it's only in Demon Souls though. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I mean, I don't mind it in Demon Souls, but I wouldn't necessarily say we should put it in more Souls games. You know what I mean? It's kind of how I feel about it. Do a level 1 Elden Ring playthrough. It's a lot more doable than it seems. That's a pretty common one. I wouldn't be against. I've never tried a level 1 playthrough before, or a level 1 run, so I would be down to give it a try. Aha! Shortcut. Unlocked. And then I'm guessing this is... Oh, it does open from this side. Who are you, woman?
God be praised. General Khazan. And maybe Pelos isn't completely lost after all. What happened here? Where to even begin? It began with a strange purple aura appearing above the palace, before it spread to cover the whole city. Buildings started falling down, crushing people. And then the demons appeared out of nowhere. Everyone near the purple mist, they all went mad. Anyone infected by the mist, we call them corruptors now.
Corruptors.
They started killing indiscriminately. Friends, family, lovers, anyone. But now the hero of the Empire is back. General Khazan, save us again. Andal, I want true love. He's here in
Level
the
1 whips only?
Where?
That would be, yeah, that'd be interesting. I would say, like, it needs to be level 1 plus something.
My family
Because
told me to
level 1
forget
is
him.
kind of
He wasn't
overdone.
good enough for me. But I knew
But at the
he
same
could
time,
be.
maybe I should start
Just
with
like
a
you
basic
promised.
level 1 and work my way up. I don't know. Level 1 star balls is meta. Maybe that.
Honestly, I was struggling without him. But now I feel a bit more at ease. I'll keep fighting.
I kind of want to do a karate
him
run where I do nothing but the Dane's footwork, you know? Like the freaking kicks, you know? I feel like that would be fun.
Now that you're here and I know Andal is back, then I know this city is still worth saving. Thank you, General.
Make sure there's no collectibles around here. That lady had a short bed. I guess she sleeps alone, I'm guessing. Pour bucket. I didn't notice these dudes came over here. Oh! That was a cool animation. Her feet hang off. That's what she uses that for her feet only OF page. That's where she takes all her pics at. Get out of here, dude. The most common agreed upon issue in Demon Souls is that most bosses and its gimmicks. Yeah, in my opinion, the biggest flaw with Demon Souls is that it's just not quite hard enough and it has too many gimmick bosses. That's what I think makes it kind of on the lower end, or the worst Souls game, I guess, is what a lot of people would put it at. But I still feel like it's a really good game and doesn't get enough praise. But yeah, it's a little too easy. It's a great starter game though for people who are new to the genre. Still a good game. Yeah, it was their first game. You're right about that. That's the other thing that people don't take into account a lot of time is, you know, From Software is looked at as like this, you know, this goat of a studio, which I 100% agree with. But, you know, they've gone through learning curves, and they started with Demon Souls through the Dark Souls series, Bloodborne, Sekiro. Elden Ring is kind of the culmination of all of their work up to this point, in my opinion. That's why I think it's the best Souls game ever made. But yeah, Demon Souls, you know, it was the first one, so they learned a lot from it and have changed a lot since. So I do think Matt Dean brings up a good point. Well, yeah, we found all the jars that were here. I feel like I'm missing something. Why have we not found another collectible yet? Just feels wrong, you know? Why do I feel like something's gonna try to push us off the edge here? Okay, so down here. And this is the only place we can go. Oh, come on. There should have been one right there. Okay, back to the shortcut again. Let's go ahead and rest to get our heals back. In Khazan, can you take the fur cape off in the options? I don't know, but I prefer to see my character's shoulders and melon. Also, you got a shoulder fetish, huh? You like a little shoulder, huh? Some people like the ankle, other people like the shoulder. But no, I don't think you can. At least if you can, I don't know about it. You remove capes in Elden Ring too? TMI, dude. That's a little TMI. God dang it, the freaking thing. Oh, dang it. I was trying to get him to freaking... Oh, I wanted the good takedown. So much more satisfying to kill him like that. Get out of here, Poochie. Get out of here, Pookie Poo. Nah, dude. Neither one of y'all want the smoke. Y'all know you don't. Destroyed another soul stone. Nothing up here. Tennis. Whoa! Oh, those stones are becoming my best friend. Oh shoot, there's another one right here. Good work, me. Just nothing down here? Just an alleyway for nothing? Is that what it is? How very Miyazaki of them. Oh, this area is so long. I feel like I've been doing this forever. Let's not alert night boys over there. We don't want to fight them just yet. We'll take it. We'll take it. What's your first horror game gonna be? Any thoughts yet? Well, it's technically not my first horror game because we already played Outlast on stream. So technically that was my first horror game. F. F. Come here, archer whore. There, we got that done. Oh, who? Where is he, and how can I use these stones to make him pay? Alright, he's not in there. We'll stay up there. I made it so... Oh! I made it so much easier using those freaking stones. Hated that series. Just because you're a journalist doesn't mean you're incapable of fighting back in any capacity whatsoever. I hated that stupid concept. I kind of agree with you. It was really annoying only being able to film things. But at the same time, it kind of added a little bit of the scare factor because you know you can't do anything. So I don't know. I mean, I haven't played many other horror games or any other horror games unless you count Resident Evil. Oh shoot, why am I plagued? So why do I not have more collectibles? That's what I want to know. Another blade nexus. This looks like a boss. Something tells me we're about to hit a boss.
Khazan and Osman killed that damn dragon. Why was it brought here?
Why was it brought here? Oh, yep, there's a spirit of advocacy, so we know this is a bossy boy. Bossy boy, ladies and gents, bossy boy. All right, let me take a drink real quick. Stretch out a little bit, you know, about to first try this dude, just whatever. And yet, Protag chose pacifist route. It's true, or like punch or something. Like, come on, dude. Let's do it. Oh, it's Hismar. I've seen pictures of him. Old Mr. Hismar, huh?
Is it truly Hismar?
Wait.
See where the chaos energy is going. There is much danger here. Good. Let us investigate it.
Bale 2.0? Surely he's not better than Bale, though. Bale's like the goated dragon of all time.
It's been a
About
while.
30% of it is due to Egon, though.
Friend.
He's not as good as Bale? Okay. Right behind him? No gimmick, just head on head, wink wink. Head on head. Hey, easy, this is a Christian channel. Oh my god, who could have guessed that it would wake up? He's big. Alright, time to study some movesets. Oh look, I put my helmet on. That was fast, I didn't even have to move my hands. Let's fight, you and I.
As many times as it takes.
Okay, when he picks his head up, it's a problem. How do you hit him? Okay. Oh my god, it's so cinematic, bro. I feel like I need a jump attack or something. Oh, that was a run. A run attack. Come here. This is weird. I probably should have done more damage. Ooh. Oh, I can't see. Ah! Woo, barely. It's like a marathon. See what's, oh god, I don't know what's going on. Woo! The camera's tough. Oh, I forgot that one's faster. Ah! God, I couldn't get around in time. Oh! Oh! The tail swing right after.
Mortal, not until we say so.
It's just, I'm having, like, it's weird not being able, like, you can only hit him when his head's down low. That's kind of strange. It's like a weird timing. But the fight is freaking cool. Like, the cinematicness of it. It's, very pleasing to watch. All right, let's run it again. Ah, I forgot about the tail. Okay. Oh my god! We can, oh! I thought we were gonna die there for a second. I'm a parry god! Oh, I thought I was gonna get the overhead. Punish. We'll take the block. That's fine. God dang it. I couldn't move. Those are pretty easy to dodge. Ugh. There's so few punish opportunities. Oh, we're almost there. We're gonna have to just attack him. Okay, something's happening. Oh! I thought he was coming back with the back swipe. Woo! Get out of there, boy. Oh, Jesus. All right, we're whittling him down. This is only our second attempt right here, boys. Woo! Woo! I couldn't. Oh, I didn't know what. I've never seen that before. Oh God, get in there! He's doing that thing again. Oh, shoot. Clutch. Clutch equipment switch. Oh, shoot. Oh my God, bro. The freaking chaos. Yeah, boy. What up, Nathan? My God, dude. Need to hit this. Oh no! Please don't kill me. Bro, I was right there. Dude. I didn't have enough spirit charges to pop an orb. I needed like 1 or 2 parries and I could have done it. Final botch is much worse. I mean, he's not that bad in my opinion. The thing about him is it's just a long fight. His moves are pretty easy to read. It's just it just takes a long time. Like I have to redo that whole thing again, you know? Yeah, this boss he doesn't seem that hard. He's really cool though. It's a really fun fight. He's just not that hard. Simple moveset, he's just a tank. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly the truth. Let's transition to sitting real quick. Maybe I can focus a little better. I beat him second try. I've actually gotten good. First off, I take offense to that. Okay. I will never get good. But, no, I didn't beat him. I got close to beating him. I almost second tried him. It was a great second try. I feel like I could have... There were a couple key mistakes, but I feel like we're almost there, to be honest. We might get him this try. We might get him this try, boys. You're not good. Yeah, don't you ever say I'm good again. You get instantly, that's an insta ban. The moment if you say good and me in the same sentence without saying something like skill issue beforehand, no, that don't happen here. My world makes sense again. Exactly, yeah. I almost shattered your whole framework for life. Let's fight. I feel like I should punish that. Get out of there. Not today on the tail strike. Not today on the tail strike. Okay, that was big damage. Oof. Yup. One more little parry strike. Big damage. Robert, what's up, dude? We're fighting Hismar. Go! Not today, whore. I couldn't do anything. I'm stuck. Do the attack! God dang it. We're almost there. Almost missed it. Man, I wish we were closer. We could have punished that. Got it. Big punish. Oh boy! Get some! Oh yeah! Delicious! Got him! Oh, run, run, run. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Woo! I almost lost him there for a second. God dang it. Oh yeah, boy. I wasn't charged up. Oh! Okay. We're good here. Almost threw it away. Good. We're good here. We about got him. It's worth the damage for the punish. Oh, you can't block that. Is this it right here, boys? Well, no, probably not, because we have no stamina. Hey! There's no second phase, because we just got loot. Hey, 3 tries. That's not bad, I feel like. Good work, chat. Couldn't have done without you. God dang. Ooh, I want that. Can I have that? The legendary 3-try finish. Clip it, boys. Very fun boss, though. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Maybe not quite as good as Bale, but he's pretty dang good. That was pretty fun. The only thing is the weird can't hit him unless his head's down low. That's what I feel like maybe separates the two.
We do this together, Khazan, to make a better world. Always, Khazan, my greatest friend. Together we defeated this thing.
I beat him? Yeah, I beat him. 3 tries.
What happened to us?
Got him up out of there.
The moment of reckoning is almost here. Soon you'll face the master of chaos.
Don't try to scare us. We're ready for him.
He's ready for him. I bet I was being chased by angry villagers. Oh, that don't sound...
Phantom.
you
thought
are
it would be
forgiven.
enough. To defeat the master of chaos, you'll need a tool from the netherworld.
What tool?
Lord Charon has provided chains.
In a
However, to
game.
find them, you
That's a
need to go to
good
the place that
qualification
is
there. Added some context for us.
You'll be facing.
Oh, there's a side mission she has for us.
Now you are strong enough to unlock. Tell me, what do you desire to gain from the soul stones? You require more soul stones to unlock.
Let's get the
more
health
effects.
recovery. In case you thought it was real life. Hey, you never can tell, you know. It's a crazy world we live in. The vow?
I've found the secret location where the Master of Chaos used to frequent.
Do you like this Khazan game? I love this game. It's really, really good.
To access it, you need a key, though it looks like you already have it. Those 3 fragments you've collected, they are the key.
Oh, okay. I already got it.
You see the unique emblem engraved on them. There is also a statue with the same emblem at the Vitellon Temple ruins. Go there. It will reveal what you need to know.
Okay, new region discovered. Nice. Let's see how much lacrima we got from this. Yeah, Hismar was an amazing boss and one of the best dragon bosses I've ever fought, but I think Bale is still the GOAT. Bale has all the cinematics plus Egon. I think Egon is the determining factor. Bale has Egon, Hismar doesn't. Bale's the winner. There you go. What is your stance on Souls-like, roguelike, Cult of the Lamb? I have played a very small amount of Cult of the Lamb. What I played, I enjoyed. I'm not a big fan of top-down type games. It's not my favorite kind of game. I actually prefer side-scrollers over top-down type things. But what I played was good. I just don't know. I haven't played it enough to really give you much of an informed opinion, to be honest. About how many bosses are in the game? A crazy amount. Like, main bosses, there's like 16, 17, something like that. Total bosses, like mini bosses, side quest bosses, all that together is like 30s, I think, but I'm not for sure. But it's a bunch. Calamite is the best dragon for me. The next boss is really cool, but the one after that is a doozy. Calamite is very overrated. Really? Dean, that's blasphemy. He's good, but he's no Madeir, Bale, or Placidusax. Placidusax is also a top tier. Oh, I didn't even check my... Placidusax might be third. For me, it might be Bale. I don't know. I think my top 3 best dragon bosses are Bale, Hismar, Placidusax. I think that's my top 3.
The law of equivalent exchange exists in all things. chaos pays no heed to such rules. Bringing that dragon back to life is proof of that.
Actually, don't think I need her. I should probably see if I can craft any any other sets in the land of the living. But before, yeah, and I need to check the jar, dude. And then we need to take our news break real fast. Jar bro. He's over here. How many jars do we have, jar buddy?
Oh, seriously? Huh. You've got a knack for bringing back even the most wayward jars. Hey, who knows? If you manage to find them all, I might just reward you with something real special. Curious?
How many jars have I found? Only 27? God. I suck. I've only found 27, guys. Am I a disgrace? I think I might be a disgrace. Let's go visit the blacksmith real fast.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, it's a chick. Look at this. Ghost Knight chick armor. Radiant Guardian. Executioner, Shredder. Crimson Fiend. Flesh Ripper. Bloodthirsty Fiend. Oh, I don't have enough treated blades. I already have the Saint. I already have Butcher. Chaos Ridden, Crushed Dreams, or Soul Eater. Unending Tragedy. Can't I dismantle stuff? I already have part of the Flesh Ripper set. Elamain's Ring. Chaos Ridden. Have that whole set right there. Oh, that's a plague resistant necklace. I might need that later. Fallen Guardian pants. Don't need that. Since I'm not using the spear, I'll get rid of all the spears. So this will give me what I need to craft the bloodthirsty fiend, right? Hopefully. I already have that. Oh, I only have 3 of those though. I'm out of blood-soaked stone shards. How do I get them? Guess I just have to find them.
Do you truly believe the Berserk Dragon was resurrected? I understand how it may look, but such a feat is surely impossible.
Bellarine, I hate this
Chaos
chick.
cannot restore a soul. It can only destroy.
Or Balerian.
Think of Chaos as a puppet master, and the body that Chaos inhabits as the puppet. However, the power it would take to control the dragon, a body of that size and strength. Even as a necromancer, I would not dare attempt such a feat.
General, the road to the palace is completely blocked by Hismar's corpse. We'll need to go through the Great Temple instead. The hierarch Reese might be there as well. The Emperor was planning on making her his concubine after you were captured.
Oh God.
He's
We
dead
saved
now.
her from prostitution.
I pray she is unharmed.
Hismar coming back. The Vitellon I knew has been destroyed. We have failed in the vows we took to protect the Empire. General, the Knives Vale are all over Vitellon. After Maluka and Rankus were defeated,
Gotta get these
I
side
thought things
quests.
would settle down. But Gilson stepped in and took over the gang. An old officer of mine, Siona, is doing everything she can. But it's still not enough. The survivors need hope, sir. You're the only one that can provide it.
There we got a
As a merchant, I've
thingy
always
deal.
wanted to visit Vitellon, but hearing about its current condition makes me glad I never went.
And back to here.
You'll be faithful.
We got 3 skill points to spend, boys. Finishing blow. Let's start with that. Wait, okay. I think we're good. Okay, so we got several places unlocked. Multiple side quests. This is where we just were. Okay. Let's take our news break real fast. And then we'll see where we're at time-wise. We might have to end it, but we at least got to get the news break out of the way. Because that's an important part of the stream. The daily news, Souls-like, and Souls games. That's what I like to cover, so that's what we talk about. And we got a couple stories tonight. Not a lot to cover, but we'll hit them up real quick and see where we're at. So here's tonight's news. All right, everybody, I really appreciate you guys watching. Thanks for hanging out with me. We are sitting at 1,445 subscribers, everybody. We are eking up on 1,500. We're trying to get to 2,000 before the end of the year. So if you're not a subscriber and you're watching this, hit that subscribe button. Help us reach our goal and, continue to hang out with us. Stay updated on the content that I put out, which, speaking of content, probably tomorrow, I think I can get it done by then. Tomorrow, I should have a boss tier list video up for Lies of P Overture. So if you're interested in my thoughts on what I think about each boss and where it ranks, then be on the lookout for that boss tier list, hopefully tomorrow. Hey, Matt, do you feel better than yesterday? To be honest, dude, I mean, like, I feel like maybe slightly worse. I feel like my voice is kind of worse and my freaking throat is still a little sore. So hopefully I feel better tomorrow. But yeah, it's been past couple days. What's wrong with me? I have some kind of cold or some kind of sickness. I don't know what it is. But like sore throat, low energy, eyes are real tired, stuff in my chest and whatnot. So do the tier list live with us. The tier list live. All right, I'll give you guys insight, okay? I'll give you insight into my thoughts ahead of the video, since you guys are my faithful few. Let's see. What's the best way we can do this here? The news is Namco Bandai presentation mostly sucked. New Everdark boss and nothing else. Well, you're not wrong about most of that. Namco Bandai show did kind of suck. Even the Code Vein 2 stuff, I was excited to see more about Code Vein 2. They didn't really show much of anything. The Pac-Man game, Shadow Labyrinth, that was kind of interesting. The rest of it was awful. There is a new Everdark boss. We'll do the tier list here at the end. Let me get through this crap real fast. Let us combat favorites, whatnot. Okay, all right. We'll do the tier list here in just a minute. Let me get through. Let me see if he's wrong about. Oh, Xbox is laying off 9,000 employees today, or Microsoft. Sorry, some of it is across Xbox. It's across all of Microsoft. Okay, now this is not necessarily a Souls or Souls-like news topic, but it does affect the Souls-like industry because some Xbox developing studios make Souls-like games, but the bigger thing is that Xbox sucking affects the overall gaming landscape. So if you're a fan of any kind of genre, really, the less competition there is, the less motivation your favorite studios and publishers will have to produce the highest quality games. And so, while it may not affect whatever genre you're into directly, it does kind of indirectly affect it because, games that are made by Sony, games that are put out on PC, they'll have less competition if Xbox continues to go under. And for people who love to play PlayStation like I do, if the Xbox ceases to exist and they become just like a third-party developer, well, then PlayStation 6, 7 maybe it's not as good as it would have been if it had to compete against another console, you know what I mean? So it kind of indirectly affects everything. And it's sad for the employees. I mean, 9,000 people. I mean, it's sad, but it's also part, you know, it's part of life. You got to go get another job. It happens all the time, you know. It's just these things are more public than like the dude who gets laid off at Walmart or, you know, whatever. We don't hear about that. We hear about big names like this. It happens all the time, though, you know. Can't wait to tell you why you're wrong about every single one of your rankings. Dude, come on, bro. Give me some credit. Surely I'm going to get at least a couple right. Nintendo raising game prices $90 to $100. Oh, yeah. And that's another problem is if you don't have competition to combat that with other reasonable prices, then you can just do that and there's no repercussions, you know. Fun debate points amongst one another. Oh, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. Unless y'all agree with me. What if y'all just agree with everything I say? Patch 1.01.4 is out for Elden Ring Nightreign. Not a lot. The only big thing besides bug fixes. Yes, I'm over 16. Come on now. You see my beard? The only big thing, or no, it's not even big, it's just the only thing besides like small bug fixes is this right here. The weapon type will now be displayed in each armament information menu. Clutch! Like, why was this not a thing before? Can't tell you the amount of times I open the menu and I'm like, all right, can I power stance these? You just, unless you know the weapon from Elden Ring, then you don't know what type it is. So finally, you'll be able to tell what the F you're going to be playing with. So that's a really good thing. Patches out. Of course, Sentient Pest, the Overdark or Everdark Sovereign, whatever, Sentient Pest. Saturday we're running that. If you guys want to play, hop on with me. We'll do some runs on Sentient Pest. I think, do we have something to watch on trailer-wise? I thought I had something over here. We have some Where Winds Meet stuff. We might watch that tomorrow. It's 4 minutes long. We'll probably watch that tomorrow. Same whole point of doing with the community. Pretty sure, like, Spear Person, my friggin' great source. All right, so now the moment of truth. Let's rank bosses, okay? So first off, and I preface this in the video as well. The video's in there. This is in the video too. Here's my ranking system. Here's the criteria I used, the main points by which I'm judging, okay? First off, we got challenge level. When I say challenge level, I don't just mean how hard the boss is. I also mean what is the source of the challenge, okay? So, you know, you might have a really hard boss, but it's like a gimmick boss or a boss that's just like ONS. It's just like RNG and how well you can juggle the bosses. It's not really a super skill-based fight necessarily, or at least part of it is not skill-based. So skill-based challenge, okay, is the first one. The second one is Arlecchino is obviously the hardest. Yeah, for sure. He's the hardest, yeah. I think other four are worth ranking as well, especially Veronique. Yo, we're going to rank them all. Every single boss, even the non-main ones. In fact, hold up. So I might need... Here, let's do this. Boom. Yeah, and then, okay, so first is challenge level, right? Second criteria is aesthetics and visuals. What happens during the fight? What kind of cool things take place? Cutscenes, and also how does the boss look? And then lastly is like the X factor, okay? So that's like anything special or unique about the boss that maybe other bosses don't have or other bosses in the game don't have. So those are the 3 primary factors that I'm going off of when we talk about this list, okay? So let's go. All right, first one. We're just going to go in order that you would hit them in a playthrough, okay? So the first one is obviously the Tyrannical Predator, okay? This boss, okay, here's the problem with Tyrannical Predator. The moveset is, challenge level wise, the moveset's not too bad. The hardest part about the moveset is just if you get hit, it's like a freaking truck. But that's every boss in the entire DLC, okay? So Tyrannical Predator is kind of skill-based in the moveset, but and he looks okay, but nothing unique. He's just a giant crocodile. And he doesn't really have any X factors whatsoever. There's nothing really special about him. You know what I mean? The biggest problem and the reason I think he's the worst boss in the entire DLC is the camera effery. A large portion of the difficulty comes from the camera being stuck inside him. Okay? And here's the thing. I talk about this in the video. I think they did it intentionally. Because they specifically designed his moveset to push you up against the wall. So then he could get all up on you like he's in the club and you're sitting inside his butthole and you can't see nothing but just his pixelated penis. Okay? That's all. He's D-, okay? D-. We're going to put him in D tier, bottom of the D tier. Not a good boss, in my opinion, in comparison to the rest of them, okay? He's kind of trying to hump you. He's a predator after all. You're not wrong. That's kind of true. You're actually right. You agree with that one. Okay, so we're off to a good start. All right, next boss. Markiana, Puppeteer of Death. She super surprised me, okay? Probably the best dual boss I've ever fought. A brilliant design in the way that it's still a dual boss. You have 2 health bars, 2 different kinds of bosses to deal with. However, she doesn't feel unfair like a lot of dual bosses do, because she kind of takes turns with the other boss, and you can tell when that puppet's attacks are coming because of the red string. So it's a super creative way to design a dual boss fight, and I super enjoyed that fight. Difficulty wise, she's pretty tough, and it's all pretty much skill based difficulty. The one problem I have with Markiana is that oftentimes when the puppet attacks, it's attacking from off screen. So it can be kind of frustrating until you learn like the exact time, till your like internal timer can like, from the time you see the string turn red to the time the attack comes, until your internal timer can kind of get in sync with that, it's hard to tell when to block and parry and all that. So that can be kind of frustrating. But her aesthetic is good. The only thing I don't like about the aesthetic is that she is... I wish the puppet looked more menacing, The puppet looks like a mannequin in Walmart or something like that. I feel like they could have given her like something more evil and mean looking than like this weird like toy looking puppet. But she's an awesome fight nonetheless. I'm going to put her in the A tier. She's an A tier boss, okay? A tier for me on Markiana. You'd say high A to low S. Wow, that's high praise. Wouldn't necessarily argue against that. It's a puppet that flies. Yeah, but you can make it look meaner, That's my point. Okay, next one. Veronique, leader of the sweepers. Veronique. Okay. So here's the thing with Veronique. There's nothing wrong with her. There's just nothing great about her. except for one thing, her weapon. And they don't give it to you. Like, what in the actual F? Here's the thing. Like, the best thing about her is her moveset and the creativity of the weapon. The way she, like, starts it like a lawnmower and it explodes with fire is just crazy, sick, awesome. And for a motivity lover like myself, how could you stop? Like, how could you not give me that weapon? I kind of want to place her super low because I'm mad that they didn't give me that weapon. But the truth is, she's a solid boss. There's nothing wrong with her. Just nothing that sets her apart. So I'm gonna throw her in the B tier. She's a B tier boss to me. B tier boss. All right. Next up is Two-Faced Overseer. Okay, Two-Faced Overseer. So he is not terribly difficult. He hits like a truck, like all of them do, but his moveset's pretty slow. He's pretty much a lot like Veronique in that there's nothing wrong with him, but there's nothing right with him either. He's just kind of there. And the most interesting thing about him is his backstory and lore. The fact that he is like this prototype of what will eventually become Champion Victor. That's pretty cool. You know, you learn more of the backstory from the boss, from the base game boss, Victor. And to that, he gets some points, you know. So I don't think he should be super low necessarily. But that's really the only interesting thing about him besides, well, that's it, right? So I would place Two-Faced Overseer in the C tier. He's a C tier boss to me, is what I would say. All right, the next one, this one is the kind of secret optional boss. And it's the Pre-Metamorphic Green Hunter. Pre-Metamorphic Green Hunter. This fight is kind of dull and boring because you've already fought it, really. There's not much different between this boss and the green swamp boss thingy, the swamp boss, right? And so the really it's sort of like the same thing with the Two-Faced Overseer. And the most interesting thing about it is the lore behind it. You know, the fact that it's kind of like the baby version of what will be the swamp boss in the base game. So therefore, you're learning more. And when you kill it, it scurries off and it's kind of cool. You're like, oh, yeah, we're going to fight that later. Yeah, so like it like hits you and it makes sense. That's cool and everything. But aside from that, it's just a really dull, kind of reskinned version of a boss we've already fought. And it uses a lot of decay, and I'm not a fan of decay bosses. They're just kind of boring. I have to throw this one in the D tier. It's just bottom rung for me. I would still say the Croc is worse, so that one can have like a D-, and this one will be like D, a regular D. You know what I'm saying? All right, next one. Anguished Guardian of the Ruins. Anguished Guardian of the Ruins. Man, okay. This fight was amazing. This fight, and I'll be real with you, this was my favorite boss of the entire DLC. This was my favorite boss. Skill-based, wide variety of moveset, very cinematic, like a lot of different things going on. Big attacks, big explosions, laser beams. And but the best thing about it, its X factor, is the fact that they give you this awesome, like, God of War style critical attack when you can pull it off. And it just, like, when you blend all the cinematics of the fight together, and then you hit him, and then you do that freaking critical attack, it's like it just meshes in a way that makes everything feel like really cool and satisfying. Little on the easier side than a lot of the other bosses, but I will say that it is. I think it's hard enough to give a challenge, but not. But easy, you know, it's not so easy that it's too easy, but it's not so hard that it's like, you know, one of the hardest bosses, right? But I have to give Anguish Guardian S. He's an S tier boss in my opinion. Straight up to the top. Best boss in the DLC. Lumakio. Lumakio. Lumakio's a little bit of a personal issue for me. There's nothing super like objectively wrong with him. He's a pretty tough fight. It's skill-based fight. He looks, you know, decent. There's nothing wrong with the aesthetics or anything. It's kind of interesting, you know, the way he does kind of like a Patches type betrayal on you, and you're like, you think he's your friend, and then he stabs you in the back. You know, that's kind of interesting, I guess. But my problem with it, my personal issue I have, is just he's a super decay heavy boss, and I just find it really boring and frustrating having to try to find openings to repair my weapon all the time. Or trying to reorder my gear so I can carry multiple weapons into a fight. He's just like, I don't know. I mean, I feel like he is a good boss. I just don't really like that type of boss. But because he's mostly, you know, he's very skill-based. He's got a high challenge level. Satisfactory. It's satisfying when you beat him. I'm going to put him in the B tier. I'll give him a B tier. Not as good as our other B tier. Who else did we put in B? Not as good as Veronique, so we'll give him a B minus. We'll say B minus is what I'll give him. All right, last one. Now we come to Arlecchino. I have some interesting thoughts about Arlecchino. You could have just removed. Yeah, I hate using items, though. I hate items. Like, I hate consumables. I hate all that stuff. I just want to fight. Okay? I just want to fight. Anyway. Arlecchino. Okay. So this is one that you guys I might get in trouble here. But it's okay. I'm a big boy. I can take it. Okay? Arlecchino. Obviously the hardest boss. And maybe the hardest boss I've ever fought. I would say probably the hardest boss I've ever fought. Crazy long attack strings. A wide variety of different attacks. Different timings coming at you. 2 different phases. You know, pretty cinematic. The aesthetic is awesome. In the first phase, he's like this like big pimpin' puppet with the fur coat on. And then in the second phase, he's like this crazy machine with saw blade wings. It's freaking awesome, right? Looks good. Skill-based fight. Very high challenge level. It's X Factor, you know, the lore behind him. The fact that, you know, the final boss of the DLC is the same guy that was giving us all those riddles in the base game. Like, a crazy turn of events, right? Here's the problem. Here's why I won't give him an S. This is why I won't give him an S. And I've been fighting him a lot lately. I'm actually getting, which I say a lot. I do like 30, 45 minutes of attempts maybe each night. I haven't got a chance to like sit down and just solo attempt him over and over again. And of those 30 to 45 minutes, my 3-year-old son stands next to me, and every time I die, he wants to try. And then he dies a couple times. And so half of the deaths are his. Okay? I'm just saying. Half the times I'm dying, he's actually dying. So you can't hold it against me. But I'm getting pretty dang close to soloing him and defeating him that way. But here's my problem after fighting him a bunch. This is why I won't give him an S. He's very inconsistent. This is what I mean by that. It's especially noticeable in the first phase. There are times when you walk in to fight the boss, and he's, pretty run-of-the-mill average attempts, essentially, is like his move sets and everything are pretty standard to what you expect when you're fighting him. But every like 5 to 8 attempts in there, what happens is he's like on crack, and he will just, especially after you get him past half health, the little hop move he does where he takes, like, he'll do a part of an attack string and then he'll hop back and then he'll start another part of a different attack string, and he will do that over and over again, and he like back to back to back, and you have like a 10, 12, 13 attack long string. It's like, and it's bits and pieces of different strings that you know, but not in that order. And it would be different if it was every time, if that was like that's just how the boss is, but it's not. He just, like, every now and then he decides to go God mode, and he's like hyper super aggressive. And then you couple all that with the fact that he has that freaking input time on your heals after you get past like a half-ish health or so. If you try to heal, he does that little red eye thing and then just attacks you right out of the gate. So you put all that together with his crackhead freaking aggression, and what you end up with is just like a almost predetermined death, unless you can just God mode reaction time. So because he's so inconsistent, I don't feel like that is a good design. I feel like the boss should either be crazy hard all the time, or, medium all the time, easy all the time. Spikes in difficulty I don't like, because what that creates is dissatisfaction on my part anyway. If I get to, like, let's say I'm fighting him and I beat him on an attempt where he's just kind of like mild-mannered, well, then I feel like I didn't really beat the real Arlecchino, because I've seen him go freaking crazy before and he just happened to not do it that time. And I don't like that. I feel like a boss needs to be consistent in its approach towards the player, and he's not. And that's why I give him an A plus even. But I don't think he's in the S tier with the Anguish Guardian. I just don't. I'm sorry. I don't make the rules. I'm just a messenger here. I don't choose this. It's just that it is, sometimes destiny chooses you. Since that's dead now, inconsistency is what makes things hard. Well, yeah, inconsistency does make things hard, but it also can make things too easy. And like I said, it doesn't fix the problem of not feeling like you beat the real boss, unless you just happen to fight him on an attempt when he's going crazy and you prevail. And I don't like that. So that argument really makes no sense. It makes pretty good sense. Every boss has RNG. This is true. Every boss has RNG, but his RNG is much different. We're not talking about selection of attacks. We're talking about the difference between him attacking and giving you damage openings versus him non-stop attacking for long periods of time. That's a different kind of RNG. It's not just the attacks that are coming at you. It's the volume changes, the timing change, and the length changes. That, to me, is, technically would be classified as RNG, but it's bad RNG, if you ask me. For how much you fought him? He's a psychopath? That's the whole thing? Well, yeah, he's a psychopath. That's true. But that doesn't mean... he can be a psychopath and still be consistent. He still seems like a psychopath even when he's not gone crack. It's just, it is what it is. His arrogance is his punishment window. When he basks in his hair and elegance, you need to punish him. Well, yeah, but that doesn't happen too often. I mean, you have the opening. If you get enough parries off and enough hits off, there's that little explosion, and he kind of sits back for a second. That does happen. So you have that opening, or if you can get a freaking charged heavy off on him, you got your critical opening when that comes. But like I said, the problem is not, if he was like that all the time, then I would say fine. So he's just extra super hard. It's the fact that he's not like that all the time that I don't like. My argument is not that he's too hard. My argument is that he should be consistent in his aggression, and his attack strings should not have that wide of a swing in variation. I don't think that's a good way to design a boss. Have you tried using the perfection grindstone? No. And I don't think I will. I want to just learn his attacks and go. And like I said, he doesn't do it. Like, it's only like every 5 to 8 attempts maybe. So it's not like he does it all the time, and he's not unbeatable. I got close to beating him last night. It's just I don't think that the inconsistency justifies an S tier rating. It just doesn't to me. But obviously I'm in the minority. Yeah, I guess that's a hot take. Maybe that's a hot take. When he completes his combos, then he gives you time to attack him. Yeah, the problem is that when he does when he snorts a line, he doesn't finish his combos for like a long time. He blends multiple strings together. So where you normally would have an attack opening, you don't have it for like 15 attacks. And that's a little excessive to me, unless that's just how he's designed. Like I said, it's a spike that I think shouldn't happen. Has some variation in his attack. Yeah, he has some variation. The Anguish Guardian does, yeah. But not like that, though. Yeah, you're the most stubborn person I've ever seen when it comes to using anything in the game besides a big bonk. Hey, I'm using dual wield. I'm dual wielding Khazan right now, bro. I've grown as a person. But yeah, I don't like using anything. I want to just use the weapon and a dodge or parry. I don't like because this is why. I'll explain it to you. And you probably have noticed this if you've watched me for very long. I am a very one-track mind person. I am not good at multitasking anything. If I'm working on something and you try to talk to me, you're probably not going to get heard. Ask my wife, okay? So consumables and things like that are just a thing to worry about to me. And if I just take them off my plate, I can put that much more focus into the moveset of the boss, and then being able to perform the right attacks. So, would they make life easier? For a lot of people, maybe. For me, they just bog things down and make too many things to focus on. The game is a parry and punish. He is a perfect example of parry and punish boss. He is a very parry punish boss. But like I said, he's that way when he's not on crack. So why is he on crack on some attempts? Or why not make him on crack all the time? Or not? Like I said, my thing is not that his attack strings are too long or you have to parry too much or anything like that. All I'm saying is that it should be consistent. There shouldn't be that wide of a variance, a crazy spike like that. It just shouldn't be like that. Good night, everyone. I'm just Matt. I'm not really upset. Okay, good. All right. Thanks, Matt Dean. Have a good one, bro. But yeah. So that's my ranking. That's my it'll be in the video too if you want to watch it and get my my pre-recorded opinions. But that's the live version. Okay, that's the live version. But tomorrow we'll be back in Khazan tomorrow. Friday we will not have a stream on Friday because I will be traveling on Friday. We're headed up to some family's house for the 4th of July. We got a fireworks thing up there with them. Then we come back that night. Saturday afternoon, probably pretty early, like 1 or 2 probably. We're going to do a Nightreign stream. I'll play with you guys. We'll get you guys, hopefully knock out the Sentient Pest and get the Everdark version going. And then Sunday's Dark Souls Massacre run. So that's kind of the thing going on. But tomorrow, back to Khazan. Hopefully we'll get to the final boss or another boss anyway. So appreciate you guys. Liam Souls, Matt Dean, Tyrant King. Everybody who hung out in the chat, you guys are all awesome. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Have a good night.